shit.
Did you have something?
Got nothing.
Yeah.
We're here again. We're back.
Feels like yesterday.
We're back in unison. I like that. This is the official, unofficial podcast of the Melbourne Demons, the DeeBrief. It is season 10.
Is this season 10?
Season 10.
No.
It's cooked. Season 10.
There you go.
Fucking hell. Look at us losers.
What players? It would probably be pretty easy to figure out.
True.
Tom McDonald.
Yeah. Still
Jack
around.
Viney.
Yeah.
Max Gorn.
Yep.
There wouldn't be anyone else.
Well, it was 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no one else.
Yeah.
That's it. The three survivors.
There's no sure.
Well done, boys.
We have to stop this before we out.
Are we sure that's the case? 2017? Anyone else? Well, Judas is gone. How many times am I going to call him Judas, by the way, this
season?
season?
A lot. I reckon you're going to hang on to that a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm very bitter about it all. Clayton's gone.
Clayton's gone.
Angus. Fucking love you, Angus.
What was it, 2019 or 20 that we got
Koz.
in? Lever was...
Jackson.
Lever would have been close, but I think that was 2019.
Yeah. Stephen May was 18. Oh,
He was
no, he's
after-
18.
Yeah,
He's 18.
yeah.
It's those three.
Yeah.
The three survivors. Can't think of anyone else. So there you go. It's been a long journey. So 3 players of a squad of 44, 45 players. And we're still here.
We're still here.
And we're still talking about Melbourne.
Some people are still listening somehow.
Yeah. And some people have been on the journey with us since day one. So a shout out to you if you've been here since day one, and we have changed studios consistently.
Yeah, it feels like every year for a while there.
We
I'll
had
be
the
like, where are we this year?
Yeah. We had the
You're like, I don't really have a spot at the moment.
True.
I'm
We had
like,
the sweat box in Brunswick.
Yeah.
That was great. And then what did we do after that? Oh, we went to Richmond. Richmond was awful.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
That was shit house.
Yeah.
It was such a bad setup. And
But
then
we filmed something with Brent Maloney around that time, which was...
Oh, you're revealing your identity.
Sorry? No, I said we filmed it. There was someone else there as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was this other dude there.
Yeah.
And then we went to Collingwood with Derek. Derek. Shout out to Derek, Castaway Studios. How are you, my friend?
He'd be listening.
Yeah, for sure. Derek, we love you, but we prefer our new shiny studio here.
This is nice. And you see, I mean, I'm not in this world, you are, and it seems like you're doing some good stuff.
Yeah, we're doing some good stuff.
I noticed the backdrop on other things here and there.
Oh.
I'm not sure if other people if that's just a
from other shows,
a vodcast backdrop that people like to.
Sure.
Because the light works well on those. I don't know.
Also, Marca, we need to introduce someone who may or may not be a part of the furniture for the show for season 10 this year.
Your colleague.
My colleague from Backchat Studios, and it is
representation of our oldest rival.
Correct, Collingwood, and it is Nick Sacco.
Good old Colin.
Oh,
that's hard.
And you're in the bin. That's it.
Yeah, that's
he's never coming back.
It's done.
Do not raise your microphone. You are in the bin. But Nick, he's a great operator.
Yeah,
and we love having Nick.
Helps produce the show, mixes, all that sort of thing. Does the things we need to get done while we can just chinwag.
Exactly, and the banter is always high with Nick. So Nick's going to come in and out, throw his opinion up, and
a measured Collingwood. If we're looking,
did you say measured and Collingwood?
Well, that's the thing. If we're looking at a spectrum, obviously, a lot of them are quite unwell. There is a lot of them, but I feel like you're measured, Nick. What do you think about that? Would you agree with that?
That's the best compliment I've ever received.
Well, you're welcome.
Wow. Okay, we're off on a good note now.
Yeah,
we're fine. But Nick, he's going to chime in. We'll see how it works. It's probably a probation period. We'll give it a few weeks.
Yeah.
And if we're not vibing it, we might even throw it out to the fans. If you're not vibing Nick.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah, we'll chuck him on the pile.
Yeah.
And you can find someone else to produce your show. So.
Yeah.
Well, that was good.
And he's back.
and you're absolutely back, Nick. But that is another edition. There are going to be quite a few new things that pop up on the DeeBrief this year. I'll get to them in due course.
Let's just get to them when it's about to. Let's.
Yeah.
We've got other stuff.
I just want to talk D's.
No one wants to talk about ideas.
No, I don't want to talk about big initiatives and what's happening. Like,
summer, how was it?
Summer was great. It just feels a long, long time ago. But it was awesome. I had a great break. I was in Lawn for, I think, almost 10 days.
I was in Lawn recently.
Yeah.
on a school camp.
Fantastic.
It's a beautiful part of the world.
It is amazing.
I don't go to that side enough, but where the bush meets the sea, it's love it.
And the bush really met the sea at one point because it flooded.
The Wye River.
Yeah.
God, the scenes.
Crazy.
I have a big break, due to my vocation, and I was up north in the Northern Rivers and saw images of just cars just making their way to the. It was insane.
Yeah. It was
So were you
absolutely
there
mental.
when that downpour came?
Wasn't there, but the in-laws were there. So they spend half their time, they're retired between Lorne and Melbourne.
Yeah.
It's a good life. And they said it was just absolutely insane. 180 mils in 45 minutes or something stupid.
When we were down there, the people who worked down at the camp, they said the water got up to the food works.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely crazy. So, they sent through some videos, and I think the good thing was no one was harmed, but was in Lorne, bumped into Dogger Jackson. I think I said that to you boys. That was bizarre. He is a kooky character.
Yeah.
I fucking love him.
For sure.
He's such a nice, genuine guy.
How did that happen?
I was wearing my D's Guernsey on the beach, right?
So, of course, you're going to say something.
Yeah, well, he just kind of like walks into my path.
Yeah.
Like he's right there, and then he's looking at me, and then he's looking at
Reese,
me.
if you walking up to him while he's sunbaking, you're like,
that's
Luke,
what really
is that
happened.
you?
That's what really happened.
Anyway, we'll go with your story. Keep
I
going.
saw him from like 200 meters off, and I chased after him, and he was sunbaking on his own. He had his headphones in, and I like tapped him on the shoulder.
What are you listening to?
Yeah. Is that the D's theme song?
Yeah.
But yeah, he was just there, and he just looked at the D's Guernsey, and he probably knew I was gonna like shake his hand and say hi because I love him.
Yeah.
And it was just easy. Like, it's not you're in the streets of Melbourne and there's other players where you just like, fucking just let them be. It's during season. It's the off season.
Yeah.
We're all happy. We're getting some sun. He was great. He like spoke about how pumped he is to have Judd McVie. So thanks for that.
Freo love to take our players.
Of course. So that
Apparently
was
he's going to be playing midfield. This is Luke
Really?
Jackson. Luke Jackson, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting. But
I would have thought with the new ruck rule that would like really suit him.
yeah, for sure. I don't know, but he was great, and I just said, like, you coming back to the D's one day, and he's like, oh, you never know, you never know.
He's not coming back.
That was the biggest no ever. And then that was basically it. We didn't chat about that much. I said to him, it's your time. You're gonna win the flag, mate. Come on, Freo.
Yeah.
It is time for them.
Anyone but Queensland.
Oh, 100%. We can talk about that later.
Yeah.
If you want. So, yeah, there's heaps of shit that we're going to roll out on this podcast that you will see. And I call it shit, but it's going to be high quality and you're going to enjoy it. It is really nice to be back. And, I mean, what about you and your break just quickly before we talk about the new dawn? Like, how are you feeling?
Yeah, no, feeling refreshed. And the last couple of years, there was hope. To kind of do something like there is for a lot of people before the start of their seasons. But for us, it was kind of, we still had what we thought was a contending list.
We were so wrong.
So wrong. I mean, when Luke Jackson left, that was and then the Brayshaw thing. I think, there was a couple of markers along the way where it was like, and we just didn't replenish. And we've spoken about that at length, but
Nick didn't say anything. That's a good sign.
I'm just like,
Brayshaw. Well done, Nick.
I'm just I'm probably more excited about this year because there's some players that I just look forward to seeing them develop.
Yeah.
My expectations are what they are and probably what, a lot of Melbourne football fans have probably similar ones to me. So there's no let's just go back to a Sunday afternoon and see our team, and if we win, hell yeah. But, more than likely, I think we're going to lose this year.
I love how you're like, let's be chill. Let's just embrace.
And then the moment I'm in the standing bay,
You're a very anxious supporter when you watch games.
Yeah, I can't help it.
I know. It's quite incredible. I remember, I think it was Harrison Petty. Was it Harrison Petty? He took a mark like 10 metres out.
I can't watch.
Straight in front. You were just like, if you fucking miss this.
I don't really yell though. I'm more like, obviously there are times where.
No, you're very introverted and in your own head.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
it's
internalize.
not healthy. Yeah, it screams heart attack, you know. It screams heart attack at the G when I don't know.
It's probably how you should go.
Yeah, I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, G.
Yeah, better
He died
that.
at the G, mate.
Yeah.
That's mint.
Yeah.
Imagine all your mates saying he died where he...
He died doing what he loved. hating on his football club.
Oh, fuck. It's good to be back. So, new dawn.
Yeah.
New club expectations. We'll get stuck into that. We'll go through a few of the fans' questions that they sent in. So, I think the biggest thing for me, admittedly, I haven't had a chance to think about footy much yet. Just flat out work, kids, blah, blah, blah. All that boring shit, all those excuses, but it's the truth. The thing that's dawned on me, though, when I've started to gradually think about this season is I actually do feel super relaxed. It's not that stressful environment that we had under Simon Goodwin. Goody tried his best in the last couple of years. The ball movement last season was a lot quicker and it was better, but ultimately it just fell down with the kick going inside time and time and time again. The ball was in the hands of the wrong players, and that's a very, very simple summary of tactically what he was trying to do. And it just didn't work out for him. So he ran out of time, but what's happened in time is I just feel like we've got all the pieces of the jigsaw puzzle right. We've got Paul Guerra, who's come in, who looks really good.
All the plays that we could have made, I feel like have been sound.
Yep.
You know, there's definitely a couple of question marks over a couple of young players, but, you know, I feel like we're in a pretty good space, considering we were, in a way, contending for, you know, that window and
Exactly.
making prelims and making finals.
Yeah.
In the straight set era, like we were still somehow able to bring in draft picks, which is really difficult to do in this current system.
Exactly.
Unless you like finish bottom, and then those poor bastards who do kind of finish near the bottom. You know, I spoke about Queensland before. It's just like
I know.
It's not really fair to see what's happening, but you know we've been lucky. We've been able to get some pretty good talent in, which is awesome.
And I agree with that. And I think you look at the list demographic. I did this with Dad when I was up in Yarrawonga the other week, and I was shocked. There's this gap in our list, but I think it makes sense where you've got from 35 to 29, you've got your Melkshams, Gorn and Co, Viney, blah, blah, blah. Jack Steele, 30, good recruit, Myercheck, another one. So you brought those guys in to obviously help develop. If you're Jack Steele, you're developing Caleb Windsor and Harvey Langford, etc. Yeah. And then if you're Brody Myercheck, you've come in to help the younger tall brigade like Jefferson and Van Rooyen and Luca and blah, blah, blah. But you've got this gap from there's no 28, 27, even 29-year-olds. Then the next, the player that's 26, I think, is CJ. So there's like this 3-year gap in our list.
That's you're in your prime.
Yeah.
Really.
So what I think
you're really starting
exactly.
to really figure it out, and you kind of you're in your prime at that stage, which tells you that you know we're going to have at least a couple of years of we're not contending.
No way, but that's okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because clearly to me, I look at it and I go, Gorn hangs around for another couple. Viney hangs around for another couple. You get a couple out of Myercheck. You get 3 or 4 out of Steele. Melksham's on his last year, but you get these players nurturing the younger blokes. And then in 2-3 years' time, when Trent Rivers is 27, when Kozzy's 27, when Caleb Windsor's 24, 25.
Well, we saw it probably 10 years ago when Vince came in, when Daniel Cross came in, when when Pedersen came in. We knew that we weren't going to contend when they came in, but you know, and those players were lauded at length for what they did for that younger group, right? So I expect these same players to be having the same kind of impact.
Yeah, so for me, it feels, if I could summarize it, it feels very Paul Roos, but from a higher base. Because when Roosie came in, culturally we're shattered.
Yeah,
we're nowhere. We're broken. No,
we're north.
We're cooked.
We were literally like north.
Yeah, we were absolutely cooked. So you've got that build. The second build is just providing some defensive structure so we don't get blown out of the water all the time. So if you're going to get beaten, maybe you get beaten by 3, 4, 5 goals. That's what he brought in the first year. Make us hard to beat, make us competitive. But the base at the moment with Melbourne, with Stephen King coming in, is much higher than what it was back then.
Yeah.
So I'm really content and happy with the club's decision to get rid of Petrarca and Oliver. And yes, there's some emotion attached to it, but I think it's absolutely the right approach, and complementing it with those senior players, as I've said. And then you've got this younger brigade that's come through. And to your point, you said it so well, like Jason Taylor and Tim Lamb have had an eye on Tasmania coming in, and they've planned ahead, and we've got that young crop in. And hey, there's going to be some players that don't work out, that were relatively high picks. But there's definitely some players that we've picked, Harvey Langford being the prime example, who could end up being a superstar.
Yeah.
From what we've seen.
Yeah.
So I think I'm really bullish about what Melbourne can become in 2-3 years' time. And the other thing is, Marca, I'm patient because all the stress has been taken out of the situation.
If anything, Melbourne fans, we're good at waiting.
We always wait.
We know the waiting game.
Of course. And we've got to wait for flag at G.
Yeah.
Because ultimately it didn't happen there. So I think in the round right now, it feels like Melbourne have absolutely made all the right decisions. Back of office have ticked all those boxes, and Stephen Smith comes in, and Greeny's done a really good job. And Paul Guerra, I'm having a coffee with Paul for the first time in a couple of weeks, and I can't wait to just pick his brain and be like, what I've just said to you, is that the pathway? And we've spoken about pathways on this podcast. And we did a whole session with Top on pathways. And
that was a shit show.
It was a fucking amazing show. I think it was our highest rating show last year. Top's off his nut. And I just want to say to him, like, is what I've just explained to you how it's probably going to play out in their minds? Like, is this that 2, 3, 4 year picture?
Yeah, I wonder how aggressive they're going to go for other talent. And it kind of has come to the point where the whole AFL community are getting really aggressive at getting other players. It's like, you got to pay these days. And I just like...
The merit saga.
What St Kilda are doing, I'm like, good on you. Like,
Same.
if it works out or not, they're kind of in a position, and I think maybe their CEO alluded to this, where it's like, well, if you don't act, you're just going to remain, in limbo. Yeah. But I'm more comfortable with the approach that we're taking at the minute. And then, let's say, all right, let's go to the pathway. let's say the 6, 7, really good young players we've got, your Turners, Bowie. Yeah. Rivers is probably, the leading charge there. Langford, blah, 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 all those players.
Kozzy's still young.
For sure. So in 3 years when they're cooking, then other players are like, I want to go there.
Yes. That's what happened with Petrarca, Oliver, Brayshaw, Lever, May, Gawn, Viney. Yeah. It was more built around Brayshaw, Petrarca, Oliver, I would say. Yeah. And it was and even throw Salem into the mix because he was peaking at one point. Yeah. And then Ed Langdon was a great recruit. Yeah. But guys were interested in coming to the football club because of that young brigade that came through that we drafted. Yeah. And they started cooking.
And again, like that was how we had, whatever success that we had. That was how we do it through the draft. Yeah. Through picking the right players. Finally. Well, I mean, we had some cooked years there in the draft. But
Lucas Cook.
Yeah. It was Lucas Cooked for a while there. But yeah, that's the only way I guess a club like us can do it.
Exactly.
Especially when we don't have
home base.
So
just on home base.
I don't even want to hear it.
No.
Unless I want to see that first picture where someone's got the shovel and they're doing the first stump.
Who's got the shovel?
I don't know. I'll be the president in 20 years, whoever that is.
Benny Lee.
Oh, come on, Benny, make it happen.
Yeah, it'll be Benny Lee.
Yeah. What you got later? So you got some intel, do you?
No, I just want to know who's got the shovel.
Oh, mate, I don't know.
I'm more interested in the shovel. Yeah. Who is it? Is it just bringing Max back as a gimmick?
Gorney will come back as president.
He can have the fucking shovel.
Yeah.
Give it to Max. You want the shovel? Have the shovel.
Take the shovel, mate.
Yeah, I went out to Casey last week with the boys. I brought Harry and Jasper along. I hardly watched any footy. It was terrible. Just wrangling them at the footy. I was like, yeah, this would be a really bright idea on my own. It was a nightmare. Yeah. But a shout out to Ryan and Sophie from the Demon Army, the cheer squad. They were amazing with the kids. Took a bit of load off. I could watch a little bit of the third and fourth. And
what legends.
Engage. They're the best.
Yeah.
They're legends. So anyway, so we will speak about the team selection, the Richmond Pracky, which is tomorrow.
Is that to be played at Punt or?
No, this is to be played in Ballarat.
There you go.
And it's sold out.
Have they finished that new? Because if it's Mars,
yes.
They were renovating that last year. I wonder if that's completed or not.
Well, Mars is ready to go, mate, I think. So they've sold out, which is big.
I wouldn't mind going to a Mars game.
Same. I wish I was going to Mars.
We never played dogs at Mars.
Yeah.
Big dome. Big dome energy.
Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind the dome.
I don't mind it either.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, it's fine for viewing. Once you're in the stadium, obviously when you kind of you get off at Southern Cross and you're kind of walking through the desolate, barren lands that is the Darklands.
Yes.
Once you get inside, you're like, it's a good viewing stadium. Like every seat really is like it looks pretty decent.
I almost didn't like our seats last time when we were just below the coach's box.
Yeah.
It felt stressful. I could feel Goody's stress just radiating.
Well, we were getting pumped by North Melbourne.
I've arguably the most angry I've ever seen you at a game as well.
Yeah, well, it was to set up the year, right? You just
disgusting.
Knew it was like, this is, okay, well, that's the year. And it was also lingering was the shattering defeat at the hands of Giants the week before.
Yes.
And I was just like, if Kozzy plays, we win. And maybe we go on to win the flag. Who knows?
Maybe Goody's still with us.
Hey, nice that Kozzy's going to be playing round one this season.
Yes, as long as he's a well-behaved boy tomorrow. Although,
don't say that.
Is he in the team? Let's have a look. So, teams. And I like what Melbourne have done on the socials. They've broken it up a bit. So, I'll just show you there, Marca. This isn't good for audio only, but just go on Melbourne's Instagram account.
So have they broken it up in terms of forwards, mids?
Yep. Defenders, mids, forwards, interchange. Love it.
Okay.
It's nice. You're a nice little scroll across.
Nice. You get good visuals.
Scroll. I got there. So let's have a look. So starting with the defenders, Xavier Lindsay, Salo, CJ, Disco, Lever, Howes. It's a good mix. Good mix of height and
Petty.
Pace.
Petty.
We'll get to the interchange maybe.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'll wait.
Midfielders, Gawn, Windsor, Rivers, Langford, Steele, Sparrow.
Yep.
Great.
As expected.
Yep, that's good. And then we go to the forwards. I mean, Ed Langdon's listed as a forward.
Interesting.
We'll take that for what it is. Luca, Big Kentfield, Kent Dog, Cade Chandler, Kozzy, Van Rooyen, and Frida.
Yep.
Meyer checks out with concussion, remember, from last week. And then interchange. First one, top of the list.
Petty.
Pet Dog. Pet Wang. And then you got T-Mac, Colt.
No, you gave me a look.
I did not give you.
You gave me a look. That's why I laughed.
I didn't give you a look.
Can't Colt.
Just really quickly before we read out the rest, we're at the premiere of the Final Siren.
Matthews.
No. Wait, I just want to. That reminded me of last night. Premiere of the Final Siren. It's a Prime Amazon doco.
Every year they do it.
Yeah, so they did it with Gawn, Bontempelli, Toby Green.
Oh, that one. Sorry,
I
thought you were talking about. Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway, we're there and we're like 10 minutes into the Toby Green one. Toby Green was unfucking believable, by the way.
Yeah.
He was easily the best of the four of them.
Yeah.
So good. And it gets to some of the AFL commentators and journalists that are involved in the story. And it cuts to Sam McClure talking about Toby Green. And Rob Crawford from the Sash couldn't have laughed harder when he saw his face.
He came up on screen. And
Mate, we're in a room with Andrew Dillon, Laura Kane, all the big heavy hitters, the players, journos everywhere. Tom Morris, like 2 rows back. Like everyone's there. Tom Petroro's there. Like Zach Merritt's manager, Bont's manager. I don't know if he's Zach Merritt's manager anymore.
I think he got
asked
to move on,
And Rob just lets out the fucking biggest laugh. And it got other people laughing because then they were like, oh, yeah, it's cool to laugh at Sam McClure.
Yeah, he's...
Fucking Rob. I had to throw him under the bus. It was poor, but it was also super fun.
I like the sound of it, but,
Anyway.
I'm not any...
It just reminded me of your little Colt laugh then.
Yeah. Well, it was your look that
dog.
made me laugh. Yeah. It was your look. Keep going.
He's under a lot of pressure.
Oh, yeah.
Latrell's next.
Yep.
We know who your whipping boy is. Harry Sharp.
Yeah, that.
And then Bailey Laurie. Is that another whipping boy of yours?
Well, yeah.
Okay. And then Xavier Taylor and Tom Matthews.
I really like the look at Tom Matthews.
I fucking think Tom Matthews is going to be a gun.
I really like the look of him.
Bit of Toby Green.
Well,
less mongrel.
No, he's a footballer.
Yes.
You can just tell straight away with some players. You're just like, you're a footballer. And I know that's such a vague comment, but like, I don't know.
You're a footballer.
Yeah, you understand the game. You read the game well. He just does things. I know from what I've seen. I like him.
I agree. I like that. Yeah, but Colt. I hope Colt steps up. To be honest.
Yeah, we all do.
I know.
No one doesn't want him to step up.
Yeah, but there is a bit of pressure. He did miss a few kicks last week, and you could imagine he's in his own head about it.
It's okay. What's his role?
I don't know.
And I don't think he's ever really had a definitive role. And if it is that kind of impact forward, high half forward, pinch hitting a couple times in the mid or whatever, that's a hard role.
Yeah,
to have consistent impact week to week.
Yeah,
it is a really difficult role to do that.
It is,
and so I don't know what his role looks like. But if it means that, by all reports, he's dropped a bit of weight and his aerobic capacity is improved because, not that he was unfit or anything like that, but it's just like, let's figure out a role for you. And if your thing is also just you're gonna be able to run all day, let's do that, because we're not getting enough out of just, you're pretty good aerially here and there.
Yeah,
you clearly have a bit of flair and
100%.
Don't mind a goal, but there's other people like a Cade Chandler that are more consistent with that kind of style of play.
Also, there's other players that I think are going to edge themselves in front of him, and Latrell Pickett has to be one, easily, off the basis of last week. And I was so impressed with how he takes the game on. His first instinct is to run into space and bounce,
but not kick it long.
No,
hold up, ship over.
Exactly.
Again, footballer.
And I think he's going to surprise many, because there's this stupid theory going around before he's even played a game of AFL footy that, he was playing twos in the sandful and he's a mature age. What he did last week, I think, put a lot of doubts to bed.
Well, let's wait and see.
We only picked him because we need to keep Kozzy happy. That's bullshit.
But probably
true though.
Surely the $2 million a year would have kept him pretty happy, or whatever we're paying him. I think
he deserves every penny.
Exactly. He's a superstar.
Last week was stupid, by the way, watching him in the flesh. Mate, he was, I kid you not, he was going at 60%. It's crazy.
The other thing, it wasn't the narrative with Latrell has the talent, doesn't apply himself.
Yeah, but there were those marks, because a lot of commentators are going, well, why didn't he get picked earlier? And that's probably your point.
Yeah. So of course your kind of, we'll use the word journey to the AFL is going to be, you're not like you're 17 years old in the APS and you're got your training regime and you're just like
Jack Watts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leave Jack alone.
I've always hit him a bit, haven't I?
Yeah.
So just emergencies, Jake Melksham, Adams, Heath, Mentha. Heath was really good last week.
Yeah.
I think he'll give himself a chance of round one.
That's Jed Adams.
Jed Adams, he didn't play a lot of game time last week. I can't imagine.
What about Achilles Adams? We'll just never see him again.
Shane.
Yeah.
We won't see Shane, I don't think.
Ever again.
Which is sad because he has oodles of potential.
For sure.
But he can't kick it more than 35 metres.
His body just cooked.
I think so.
Yeah.
It's a sad one because obviously, he's got a lot of talent.
Yeah. I loved him at the Crows.
Same. Just can't get him out there. So Max Heath was good last week. Trelly was good, as I said. Kozzy took the piss. Who else did I want to highlight? Blake Howes. Fantastic. And Blake Howes, we won't get into breakout players yet because we've got a couple of weeks before the start of the season, but he could be mine.
Yeah.
He could be a front runner for breakout. He was really, really impressive. And I think he's now grown into his body a bit more. Do you know what? He's a bit like my body type. It's so fucking hard to put on weight. You can just tell.
I mean,
it's just taking him a while.
Gungston, you know what I mean?
Yeah, true. But you can tell.
There's some people where it's like it's.
But he needs a little bit. He needed a little bit more size, and I think you could tell that he's got that. And physically, I think he can endure the demands in the back line. And I think the other thing with Blake Howes that's been lost on people. He's a really good kick man. He's got really good skills.
So you mentioned Lindsay was back pocket.
Yeah.
Do we envision that he's going to be...
I reckon he's half back. I reckon he's got to play the Bowery role.
Yeah.
Has to. He's got to be the kicker because we've lost...
Bowie's that's a
he's
bad
a
out,
huge
man.
loss.
Really bad out.
Massive loss.
Yeah.
What have we learned about footy in the last 3-4 years?
You got to be able to kick it.
Well, Collingwood,
you got to be able to break the lines coming out of half back, and that's where you slingshot and
who were the slingshotters? Collingwood,
Dacos 1 and 2.
Nick, how important is that kick off half back?
It's massive. That's why we've got such a dilemma with Houston and Dacos and trying to work out which players suit that role. We've got a few, but yeah, it's critical in modern footy. I would have thought.
Yeah, he's right.
On kicking, did you watch the All-Star thing? I didn't watch the whole thing, but
I went to the pub. It was Hoisler's last hurrah.
Oh, the State of Origin, sorry, not the All-Star.
And he was carrying on like a pork chop every time Dacos got the ball.
Which was a lot.
Which was a hell of a lot.
But the ball movement in that game was unbelievable. It was like, oh, okay, this is how the game should be played.
Oh, it was a whole different level. It shows you the drop-off when you get to the players in your bottom six.
Yeah. I mean, it was I really enjoyed it.
I loved it.
From what I watched.
I think overall they would have been happy with it.
Yeah, surely. I think it was well received, yeah.
Bit of biff was good.
Was feeling
like
it.
The Butters and Barras thing was great.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed it. And then just a couple of other players. Daniel Turner just looks so assured. Disco's an absolute jet. He was fantastic. He's going to be huge for us this season. And then the last one was Tommy Sparrow actually.
Sorry, was Lever named?
Looks good. Lever is named for tomorrow.
Cool.
Which is great.
I'm looking forward to a healthy Lever.
Oh, yeah.
A healthy Lever and a Petty in the back line is what I'm looking forward to.
They're your two big prongs, and then Disco's your interceptor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which
I mean, Lever can... Lever, obviously.
Or T-Mac.
Yeah.
Gives himself a chance.
Yeah.
And that's the beautiful conundrum.
There's injuries. Injuries happen. It's a long year. And T-Mac, it's
Do you know what? The only thing I want with Stephen King, though, is if you remember Tom McDonald getting dropped ahead of that Sydney game last season when he was in great form and everyone was up in arms. How the fuck did you drop Tom McDonald? What you want with Stephen King, and he made the point.
Just rewarding game after game.
100%.
It doesn't matter who's coming in.
Yep.
It doesn't matter who's available. Obviously, there are people that you make available. You make them available. But in relation to the backline, it's all about continuity with backmen, right? And yeah,
whoever's
I
in the
agree
best
with you.
form. Honestly, whoever's in the best form. And King, I think it was one of his first ever meetings. He got the blank.
Yeah, I saw that.
And
he's like, here's the team.
Footy oval up there with no names on it. here's the team, and it was blank. And it feels like a easy gimmick, but the way he addressed it afterwards, he was like, it is literally a clean slate for every single one of you. And the thing that annoyed a lot of people with Goody was this sense of him continuously playing favourites.
Well,
it felt that way.
Yeah, it was that. I mean, we saw that in 2022. But it was also, for me, just being, I don't know what it is about coaches. It's like whatever the press is saying to do or to change, they just double down on their decision to remain playing petty in the forward line.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, mate, stop it, dude. There was 2 years of it.
I know.
Are you serious?
It was crazy.
This guy was looking to become an all-Australian defender. I saw him in a prelim,
Torched
down to the
Tom Hawkins.
Down to the last second, he was like a dog, man.
Yeah.
And just would not give him an inch. Like, we were pumping him, and he was
that famous
awesome.
smother. Yeah.
He was unbelievable.
Yeah.
And yes, I get you're trying to plug a hole, but yeah. Anyway,
I agree with you. Now, Nick can come into this as well. This is very exciting. Very exciting. We are death riding the Gold Coast Suns.
I don't think it's going to be as successful as our last one.
No, Fremantle death riding couldn't have been better.
That was crazy how that panned out.
Yeah. So 2 first rounders next year. Should have prepped this. Nick is going to look it up.
No.
Said producer.
We don't have 2 of theirs. Well, we have ours and then their first pick.
Their first pick.
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I just want to make sure I've got this right. Just because I've been out of the footy bubble.
But essentially we got
Nick's going to do it.
Taylor, right?
Believe in Nick.
Xavier Taylor.
Yep.
And this year's Gold Coast first pick.
You've got
Here we go.
a first round pick from Gold Coast.
Yep.
And a third round pick from GWS.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
We're going to death ride the shit out of that one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And third round from Gold Coast next year. But
okay.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, yeah, that'll be pick 80.
Yeah, death ride that as well. So, okay. We got their first rounder.
Yeah. And they could not be looking.
They look amazing. But we're gonna death ride them pretty hard. And what might end up happening is within 6 weeks of the season,
if we can do a little package of those 2 picks and to kind of go up in the order.
Oh, you want pick 3, the third rounder?
No, we've got their first rounder this year.
No, I know.
So for this upcoming draft,
got it.
Let's say we get pick 18 and then Gold Coast and Brisbane will get, father sons or academy players. So that pick 18 will go to 36. Anyway, you get pick 36 and wherever we finish 14th.
We'll talk about that later.
You package them up and try and get something. I don't know. That's what I envision. I think that's what it would be a good thing to be used for.
Okay, so we're death riding, and what we want to do, and this is Zorks. I've been speaking to Zorks. Zorks is going to get more involved in the debrief this year. He's a very funny man.
I feel like the more we go into it, though, they're just going to win every game.
Yeah, probably. But all I want is for the community, the fans, the people that enjoy listening to this podcast, what do we call our death riding segment? I want a name for it. We're going to create some graphics and put them online. Zorks is going to get a cardboard cutout of whatever we decide to roll with. So I want the fans.
Or just have a ladder position.
Let us know.
A ladder position and just have Gold Coast there. And
sure, we can toggle it up and down like they do on Top Gear with the Stig.
Sun.
Yeah. What do we call it, Nick? Marca said sunset before.
I mean, that was...
Yeah, it's pretty...
That was terrible.
It's fucking awful.
Death riding. Nah, that's horrible.
No. We've got to play on the Suns.
Yeah, I don't.
So, they're all great names though. Sail into the sunset. That's too positive. Sunset's too positive.
Let's not do this.
No, it's the fans. You tell us.
Yeah.
What are we going to call it?
We're not going to spitball here.
We're not spitballing.
It's not good listening.
But we're going to death ride them, and we're going to put it out to the community. And we'll say. Who knows?
I mean, I actually look forward to watching them play, which is crazy.
They're good.
Jamaro, you hate Jamaro, dude.
I know.
They get Ballard back.
If they're 4-0,
Petrarca just
this
comes
ends.
in there.
If
Humphreys is another year old.
I know. And he's going to tell Petrarca not to go to Casey. Sorry, he's going to tell Humphreys. Petrarca's going to tell him.
Yeah,
not to go there. He's going to get in his head and be like, mate, their culture's shit. You should come cooking with me. It's awesome. You make heaps of money online.
Doing burritos tonight. Come by.
Yeah, it's awesome. Come by, mate. I'll put you in my video. I'll give you, you can have a cashy. Yeah.
Gold Coast.
You're going to hate on Petrarca every week.
Gold Coast first four.
Forever.
Yeah.
Geelong, West Coast, Richmond, Melbourne.
What?
Okay.
So are they 4-0?
Come on, Cats.
Come on. Can we beat them?
Is it in Geelong? Oh, it's round zero. It's round zero. Oh, okay, well, they're going to win.
Are you
by 40.
excited for that first game against Gold Coast at the G?
Oh, man, the last time we...
Oh, fuck.
That was a dismantling. That was the first time that I hadn't seen a lot of Rao in person.
Anderson.
No, Rao that game, man.
I know.
It was just like, oh.
Yeah.
Anderson, I've always like, oh, yeah, he's unbelievable. But Rao, it was just like, oh, God.
It was dumb how much they
And Humphreys as well was doing psycho stuff.
Oh, we're fucked.
Yeah.
We might not even do this segment. It was a good idea at the time. Anyway, send in your ideas or your names.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, it's a long year.
Yeah, you never know.
Injuries can happen.
You never know. We'll stick with it, even if they're 10-0.
Yeah, there could be another big flood near Gold Coast. Oh, it doesn't flood. That's Brisbane. Damn it.
We'll stick with it. Get to some questions from the fans. So, this is a big one. So this is from Elliot Fra 32. So they're weird handles. So I'll just go with the handles.
We'll just go with Elliot.
So Elliot, thank you. Fra. So he sent in, love to hear your thoughts on Matty Jefferson's preseason, fellas. I mean, I've looked at some training footage. I've read the Demonland forum a bit, but I actually got to see him in the flesh last week when I wasn't taking care of my wild children. And there was one piece of play which I think typified where Jeffo's at. He was just a little bit too meek, and it's that mongrel bastard that's lacking from him, I think. And some people can say you've either got it or you don't. I don't know if I agree with that. I maybe partly agree with that. But my God, this kid's just got to engage a little bit more and be a little bit more assertive.
How
that's
often
my big thing.
Do key forwards just kind of really switch, like, and the same applies for JVR, I feel.
Yeah.
Just in terms of the assertiveness, maybe not having that, and maybe that's a confidence thing. And also the pressure of playing, I think, the hardest position, and everyone,
100%.
the whole fan base just being like, we want a key forward. It's just like a broken record, right?
This feels Sam Wiedemann with him a bit. And there's elements of that with JVR, but it feels very Sam Wiedemann, where what we asked of Sam, and you were a big fan of Sam and you wanted the best for him, but he just never...
Well, early days, you saw stuff and you were like,
glimpses.
I'm happy where this is going to go.
Yeah.
And then,
I know.
But then that's also like a product of the pressures of the environment. But we're probably the worst thing for him. I say we being
I agree.
a part of the Melbourne supporter base, because
we are.
Clearly gets back to him. But
I know.
By all reports, he's looking fit. Like he's looking aerobically way fitter. But you just look at a Morris and you're like,
I know.
He's just sure.
Yeah.
But he's also playing for the Brisbane Lions. But
so how do I feel? Look, to be completely honest with you, I feel a bit concerned.
The game style will turn on a dime.
Yep.
And it will really suit these.
Opens more space.
It will suit them a hell of a lot more, and there won't be, these kicks on top of heads or whatever. Yep. I mean, I envision there still will be that. But better kicks going inside, more space to operate in, and Matt Jefferson could potentially flourish. However, when the game's a bit rugged and tough and it's congested, I just want to see that other element of his game open up where he can at least like pluck one out and put a bit of body on. And it's not really his MO, but I think he needs it. I don't think you can live and die by
always needing the perfect delivery.
And
always needing space. Like look at Bailey.
But the thing
he's not Bailey Fritsch. The IQ of Bailey Fritsch is on a different level.
Unbelievable.
Like and positionally, he's a freak.
That's what you got to create your own luck as a forward.
Yeah, and he's a slight fella.
A lot of the time.
He's a slight fella, mate.
And that's like as the ball is coming from half back, that's when you work.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you're just you don't whack your opponent, but like you use your whole body to then create space, and that's when you start to engage.
Yeah.
And then push off. But, you know, if Jefferson is up against a Harris Andrews, like you're gonna lose. And he's not at the level with his body at the moment. But JVR, there's more pressure on him. It's kind of like we need to see some stuff.
Yeah, it's got to happen this year.
And I don't, you know, I'd be surprised if he kicks
how many
over 35 goals.
But
yeah, I guess for me it's how you do it. If he's more up the ground and he's contesting and it's just, I just want him to, yeah.
Do you know what we want? Let's speak about this broadly and then
contested marks.
Wrap this point. Yeah, of course we want contested marks and we want goals. But I think what we really need is, let's say Brody Myercheck works out and he's fantastic. What we really need is we need one of Rue, Jefferson or Kentfield to work.
Yeah.
If we can get that, that'll be great. That's substantial enough. If we get an extra one that works out and they're
I would love by the end of the year
fantastic
to say that either JVR or Jefferson you go
or Kentfield.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I'm still just kind of held up just because they've kind of had more opportunities.
Sure.
Or maybe Jefferson not much, but yeah. I just want at the end of the year just to be like, oh, how good that they're coming on.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sick of having the conversation of is it going to happen? You know what I mean? Just at least one of them, just to go, that was a great year. Like I can't wait to see him develop again next year, kind of thing.
Totally agree. The next one is from Andy King. So Andy has sent in, on a scale of 1 to drafting Tom Scully, how excited are we for the year? Personally, I'm at a 9. So I would have been a Tom Scully.
I mean, we kind of spoke about that at the start.
Yeah, I was Tom Scully after the St Kilda game last year, if you want to know if I've ever felt Tom Scully, which is 1 out of 10. And I like that reference.
Would the change have happened, though,
if
that didn't occur?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was meandering to that point anyway.
Yeah.
I think in a weird way, if we had beaten St Kilda in Alice Springs, which we should have, we kicked something stupid like 7-14 or whatever.
That was very frustrating.
If we won that marker and then we lost to Collingwood by a point, and then let's say there's a world where you win that one.
Anyway,
Goody's probably still in a job.
Yeah.
How fucked is that?
Yeah.
To think about. Anyway, how am I feeling out of 10? I don't want to say 7 because no one ever likes you saying 7 out of 10. I feel an 8. I actually feel fucking great about this season, and there is expectation. I don't like this idea of there's no expectations on Melbourne. Always expectation.
There's expectations, but like,
of course there is.
You know, if you're not first, you're last. There's no expectation to win the flag.
No.
But there's expectation for people like JVR to step up. There's expectation around King to come in and kind of
good game style.
Yeah, have a style that is represented consistently.
Exactly. There's always expectation.
For sure.
So I think if we're thinking about, win-loss and things like that, I'm not going to get as hung up on win-loss as I have in the past. However, I just want to see something that we can hang our hats on and we can walk away from the footy and we're like, you know what?
I reckon I'm with you.
We're trending.
Last year was probably the most difficult year I had as a supporter.
It was awful.
Not even of the D's, but of the game. I can't remember too many great games of football last year.
Yeah.
And I've just, honestly, like the love for the game, it is wavering a bit. I'm not going to lie when I say that.
We've got to get good again.
You want to invest in something.
Well, you cop it. The thing that you always do is you cop the fact that
it's
the
like
quality is
if your team's no good, and there's been expectation, and then you've got to, let's say you got to go through another couple of games on the weekend, and they're just whatever games.
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
It was a bad.
It's winter in Melbourne. It's cold.
Yeah.
Give me something.
Yeah. They'll give us something this year. I'm fairly confident about that. That's why I've given it an 8. How are you feeling about it?
I agree.
You're just an 8.
Well, I'm not a 6, and I can't say a 7.
And you're not a Tom Scully.
Yeah.
So that's good. The next one, we're actually going to do this because see ya, mate. That's the handle on Insta. That's very creative.
Like a C-U-M.
See ya, C-Y-A-M-A-T-E-E-E.
I'm sorry, I asked. Go on.
See ya, mate. What do you think is a realistic win-loss for the year? And also, what's our ceiling? Well, our ceiling, I tell you right now.
You going for it?
Our ceiling is 10th.
You going for it?
And I'm going to stay with 10th. And 10th is going to be a big theme of this podcast until we're 0-5. And that's our ceiling. And then win-loss.
Can you reel off the what is it? 7 teams below us? No, what does that work out to be? How many teams would be below us?
Great one. Well, let's do that.
I'm a media teacher, not a maths teacher. So
how do we get to 10th? This is how we get there.
You beat Port.
Above Port.
Richmond.
North. Essendon.
You have to say St Kilda.
Oh,
if we're getting 10th.
Good though.
Well, this is the
Carlton.
thing. Yeah, Carlton.
So that's 5.
Did you say Dons?
Missed West Coast.
Oh, missed West. Oh,
West
Nick,
Coast.
That's why
thanks.
he's here.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you, Nick. That's 6. And then.
So do we need one more?
How many more do we need, Nick? Look at this. Our maths is fucking terrible.
You need 8 total.
Yeah. Okay,
all right, so we got 6. Collingwood. Throw them in. Nick's here.
It's like a Pies.
Yeah.
It's like a St Kilda.
Well, no, we've done Pies. I'm not putting Saints in. I reckon.
It's not Queensland.
Giants could drop off.
Oh, injuries. They've
Giants.
got some big injuries.
Maybe Freo just like.
They're not. They're
good.
not.
Doggies?
Doggies?
No, man. They've got Darcy.
Yeah, true. Okay, so we're reliant on basically Collingwood, St Kilda. We're not making fucking 10th. Why don't do that?
Yeah, exactly.
10th's our ceiling. We're going to do it. We're going to shock the comp.
I think, 10th is our ceiling.
Oh, big time.
Wins, loss, I'm never good.
We've got to do it.
The number things. But I
throw out a number.
I think that we're going to finish 14th.
Same place as last season. So we got 7 wins. Will we get 7 or 8? You've gone 7 or 8. Yeah?
No, I feel like,
But it's a better 7 or 8. That's fine.
Yeah, it's just a different
7 and 8.
It's tough, isn't it?
It's a 7 and 8 without Simon. It's a 7 and 8 with Stephen.
It's interesting, yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many teams that are kind of, you just don't really know. And then there's 2 or 3 teams where you're like, well, you're just way better than
of course
everyone else.
There's teams that I look at and I'm like, you're just like midfields that I look at and I'm like, you're going to romp us.
Yeah.
And that's okay because we're going to have to go through a bit of pain. We're going to have to be patient. And as you said, we love waiting and we're good at waiting. I'm going to go with, I reckon I was about 7. I was about exactly the same as last year, but it's a better 7. I'm going to go with 9, maybe 10, if I'm being realistic.
I reckon that gets you into the finals.
It's 11.
Man.
I figured it out.
It's 11 wins that gets you to 10th.
Yeah, but at least 9 or 10 keeps you in it until the end of the season, thinking you might pinch 10th. But I'm thinking 9, 10, and also you got to remember we lost 7 games last year by 13 points and under.
Yeah.
Lost a lot of close games.
Yeah.
So you flip a few of them, you got a better brand.
Shoulda, woulda, coulda though. I just feel like that's a part of our DNA, and until we shake that, I don't think that's going to change in a year.
Totally. No, I agree. And then we'll go to another last one from one of the fans. And do you know what? Oh, that one's pretty good. Cakes Briars. Yep, sure. He goes, have you unfollowed On Track 5 on Insta? I never followed him in the first place. I couldn't think of anything worse than watching cooking videos. That's another little
There's only one player
clip.
I've ever followed.
Who?
Spargo.
Fuck yeah. That's great. That's fantastic. That's good.
Yeah.
I hope he goes well at North.
Yeah, so do I.
I'll be watching out for him, little Spargy pants. We'll go to Ben. So it's Ben, and he'll know who he is. I'm not going to try and pronounce his last name because I'm shocking with that.
Have a crack.
Ben Donardis.
Oh, yeah.
I reckon I nailed it. I nailed it, Ben, didn't I? Okay, so he asked the question. It's a really good question, and it seems silly, but I think he's on point here. Will Harvey have the second-year blues? And this is a thing. It happened to Windsor last year. And he found himself in the wilderness and he had a really good first year.
That was also
to change to halfback.
I think so.
Goody. Yeah. So fuck you, son. Yeah. Thanks for that. You've ruined his development. And thanks for Judd as well, Simon, while we're at it. Basically didn't play him the right way and out the door he went. We just start getting really narky. No, so Harvey, floor's yours.
I don't see it.
No, that's great.
Yeah, I don't see that happening.
Yeah.
I think if anything, because there is more light on him, is centre stage more, there could be more pressure attached to that. So there's more eyes on him and a bit more expectation. But I would be very, very surprised if he went backwards in any way.
Sure. That's good.
By all reports, he looks
he looked amazing.
fit. And
I just think I like the question because it's a good reminder. This is a second-year player.
Yeah,
so,
no, for sure. And look, if it plateaus,
even a little bit, it's fine.
It's fine.
And if he gets midfield exposure, but he's not dominating, it's like, well, yeah, he's
learning.
Second year.
You're still learning.
Exactly.
Right?
Yep.
It's
a good one just to pump your
let's
brakes.
not go crazy on but he's potentially the best player of all time.
And I to be fair, I don't see it either. I think he'll have a great season.
Yeah.
As a 20-year-old in his second year. But just temper it because we were saying the same things about Windsor.
Well, it's fun to get excited
into
about
last year.
young players, you know what I mean?
Of course.
It's the best. It's
what
honestly
it's all
the
about.
best when you have a young player
I love
and
it.
that it just pops.
Yeah.
Like in the first, you're just like,
Do you
we
know
got
what?
this for another 10 years?
I loved last year Xavier Lindsay and Harvey Langford. Richie and I are standing there at M48.
Round one.
Man.
Lindsay on the wing.
Oh.
We looked at each other, we were just like, what?
We were just like, oh my God.
But then he got that knee injury.
I
And
know.
It kind of,
But do you remember when we just went, holy hell.
oh, okay, we've got one.
That's a player.
Yeah.
And you know straight away.
Yeah.
As soon as you see them.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling. So hopefully we get another bit of that with Trell and Matthews, who I think is a good prospect. Now, just to wrap, I'm going to do a bit of a top 5 here. So I'm going to do a top 5 of the things I would most like to see or happen in season 2026 for the D's. At number 5, I've got Kozzy to become a top 5 or top 10 player of the competition. I think it's there for him. He was electric in the practice match against North Melbourne. He's got everything in his locker to become that player. And I think the other thing that Kozzy needs to do, consistently do, and he did it really well last season, is just keep the elbows in as well. You don't need to do any of that funny business. Just stay focused on the footy and what you do best because he's an absolute superstar. And I just want to see his star continue to rise and get himself into that absolute top echelon. So that's number 5. Number 4, can Melbourne fucking beat Collingwood? It is bullshit.
Yeah.
And I'm sick of it. Sick of it. Melbourne have lost 12 of their last 14 games. Nick, how can you get up and about? You've beaten us 12 of the last 14 games. And it needs to end.
I've got some bad news for you.
I'm over it.
It's going to happen again.
Here we go.
You're going to lose to us again.
Oh, fuck off, Nick. Don't do that to us. So that's a big one. Melbourne, just fucking beat them.
Yeah.
Sick of it. It's bullshit. It's absolute horseshit. Max Gawn as well. At the end of the game, the footage that you saw in the rooms, we'd lost to Collingwood again in that last round last season. And you could just tell. And he was like, we got to beat these next year. Like, this is just lunacy. What is going on? It's a disgrace. So that's a big one for me. My third one is Daniel Turner earning an All-Australian selection. I think, like Kozzy becoming one of the best players in the competition, I think it's there for Disco.
Yeah.
I think he can do it. I think he's got all the tools to become one of the best intercept defenders in the comp. So I've got him in at 3. Number 2, I just want to walk away from the G knowing we're on the right path. I want to walk away going, Stephen King is the right man at the helm. The kids are great. The experienced players are great. And I just want to walk away knowing my club's back on the right track. And we can see the pathway forward. That's what I want. And then number 1, well, it's pretty obvious what number 1 is.
Finish 10th.
Finish 10th. I just want to finish 10th and be the first team to ever do it. And hey, if we finish 10th and we draw a good team away.
Who cares? That week leading up to it and we get pumped, whatever.
Exactly. And we will get pumped. But it doesn't matter because 10th will feel like a flag to this group, knowing where we're at in our journey.
Yeah.
So that's my number 1. Finish 10th and, mate, it's a big night.
That's a good list.
Yeah. So there's my list. Do you got anything to add? What do you want to see this year?
Well, I mean, one of them, you mentioned a couple, but maybe I'll say it a little bit differently. Kicking. I want us to kick the ball better. Great
one. Just kick better.
Which I think will, if that does happen, then that's kind of like a reaction to the game style working. Another one is I'd want to enjoy the footy more.
Great.
I want to go to the G and just enjoy watching the team and not really care as much.
I love that.
But that's mainly kind of seeing the younger players come through. We spoke about it at length, but another one would be to have an emerging key forward.
Yeah.
Announce.
One of the 3 that we spoke about.
Yeah.
One of the 3. Just announce.
Just one of them.
Just one.
I'm not going to get greedy. Just fucking one of them, dude.
Please.
If you come at the end.
Or maybe it'll be Max Heath.
Well, I was just about to say that. I'm
one of the 4.
This is a new one because, like, you go off one little kind of moment, but I would love to see because we haven't really had a young ruckman look like they're going to get consistent. It kind of looks like he's going to get in there, right?
Yeah.
Not heaps, not all the time, but
a bit.
I would love to see a future without Max.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But there has to be one.
Yes.
He's not going to play forever, but it would be nice to go, well, at least there's this guy coming through. And at the end of the year, we could say that about Max Heath.
Heathy.
Yeah.
We're not going to call him Moose. We're going to call him Heathy.
And
then what else? Anything else?
Well, I'm just thinking about
Suns having a shocker. That's pretty obvious. That'd be great.
Yeah.
Would enjoy that. Collingwood finishing 11th.
Just
that'd be fantastic.
Anyone but Queensland winning the premiership.
That's a good one. What about you, Nick? What do you want to see? What do you want to see this year?
How long have you got?
Mate, we could stay here all night. We won't, but we could. Have you got any things you want to see this year?
I would like to also see key forward dominate this year.
At Melbourne?
Not at Melbourne.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, I'd like, if Brody Myshik kicked 70, 80 goals, but you finished 12.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, I'll take that for sure.
Yeah, we'll take that, mate. Yeah. He does a Jack Gunston.
Yeah.
From last year. That'd be good. That'd be good.
I want Braden Maynard. First.
He's been sacked.
He's already
sacked
been cut.
from the first podcast. And we've introduced you, Nick. We've given you an opportunity.
You had a chance.
Yeah.
Oh, Toby. It's like the prank call. Oh, Toby. The 3AW.
I don't know your nose. What's the smelliest thing in the world?
He's just like, Toby.
Never call again. You got people like Queenie and...
That's Nick. That's what Nick's done here.
If you get that reference and you're listening...
If I get a Braden Maynard reference into every episode, I'm happy.
Yeah, well, you just won't get a microphone next time. So you're on constant audit, mate. You're on probation.
I hope we get some good games of footy this year. I just feel like, I don't know. Anyone else agree with me about that? Or was
I want a scenario where we're not talking about the MRO and the umpires consistently.
Well, then that's not going to happen.
Then I may as well just
I think we have
to
to just accept that it's
a bit shit.
With the MRO.
I think I've accepted a long time ago that the game has become a little bit shit.
Yeah.
But fundamentally, the fan culture, going to the G.
For sure.
Still some of the physical stuff, the contest, some of the goals in open play. It's still a fantastic game. It's just a little bit shit. It's not what it once was.
Yeah.
And I accepted that a long time ago.
Things change, yeah.
I think I've been on that train for ages. And that's why I say it. I prefer the round ball probably a little bit more because I know typically what I'm going to get.
Yeah.
Whereas AFL, some of the decisions are mind-boggling.
Yeah. There is very difficult to adjudicate.
It is, but it's still a fantastic game.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
I mean, I'll still go every goddamn week.
Of course, I got nothing else to do. So, yeah, of course I'm going to be there. And, of course, I'm going to drag my kids through this curse. So, yeah.
Hopefully you eat a couple of hot jam doughies.
Yeah. So Harry thinks we're really good. And
that poor
he's
poor
4.
son of a bitch.
Of course he thinks we're good. He thinks we're unbelievable. He would think we're like a all-conquering team that wins a flag every 5 years, the way he talks about Melbourne.
Oh, God.
But his dose of reality is going to hit in 3 or 4 years. However, in 3 or 4 years' time, when he's 8, we could be cooking.
All right.
So, but he might only know Marca when he gets to that age of development.
Let's not,
He might only know flags.
He's going to know pain and suffering, let's be honest.
Yeah, of course he is. And no home base.
He might see the home base, we won't.
Do you know what? He might see the shovel.
Yeah.
And the designated shovel.
That's something for him to look forward to.
Seeing the shovel.
Yeah.
And who gets the shovel.
Who gets to hold the shovel.
We'll leave it on the shovel. That's the theme of the episode.
Good to see you again.
You too. Nick,
you had your chance.
Yeah, you fucked it.
See you next week.
You ruined it with Maynard, mate. No, we love you dearly. Thanks for your work. And we will be back. I've probably got to do some content after the pracky. Sunday night, a Monday. We'll see. But
basically in 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
But then we're on a Sunday.
Yeah, we're on a Sunday. Feels like we're on a Sunday every weekend.
Which is great.
Yeah, it's great. I love it. And Robbo's Rundown. We're going to be doing more with Robbo this year. Robbo wants to come back on more regularly. The reason why we didn't have Robbo a lot last year is because I think Robbo was blowing a gasket and maybe could have said some things that would have got him fired from his job at the club. And fair play to Robbo because we were all
in the same boat.
Mate, we were all there. So I think getting a fresh, enthusiastic, energetic Russell Robertson in the same way that he played his footy is going to be awesome. And I can't wait to dive in with him. And because we've got a new coach and the way he sees the game, and obviously sees it 100 times better than us.
Coach, can I just quickly make a mention? One thing that's gone under the radar that I am just so happy about. It's got to do with coaches. Who do you reckon I'm going to mention?
Matt Scarlett.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
That's why Petty could be good.
I just think I can envision Matt Scarlett being a head coach at some stage, but he's just
maybe he's the success.
He's the best fullback I've seen.
Yeah, and think about Harrison Petty. Like that's the player. We're not worried about Disco.
Scarlett used to do these little kicks.
Yeah.
I know.
I know. But like, imagine if
I'm so stoked about that.
It's great. It's great. Some of the decisions have been awesome. Like getting Jared Rivers back, I think is good for culture. Like he's a demon.
Yeah.
As well. So it's great. The membership campaign was awesome, taking the piss out of our club. That's who we are.
Yeah.
We've got a big demographic like that.
Let's own it.
Like, let's lean into it.
Yeah.
It's absolutely fine. So Melbourne are getting back to having fun. That's the message. That's the theme. But we'll see where we're at after the first month. Because I think we're quite optimistic going into last season. Then you and I were sitting here 0-5 when this set wasn't even done. And we were just like, this is the worst shit ever.
Yeah.
But of course, it doesn't feel that way at the moment. So we're going to channel the good vibes, and then
let's have some fun with it.
Yeah, and hopefully we finish 10th.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon.